Clint Eastwood was never supposed to struggle in silence, not after becoming a symbol of American strength, authority, and control, but behind the granite stare, in the myth of the untouchable legend, there has always been a quieter battle that fans rarely saw and Hollywood rarely discussed. A struggle not built on scandal or collapse, but on isolation, pressure, and the slow erasure that comes with outlasting your own era. Eastwood rose in a time when weakness was edited out, when men didn't explain themselves and legends were built by endurance, not confession. And that expectation followed him for decades, trapping him inside an image that allowed no cracks, no pauses, no public doubt. As he aged, the industry around him changed faster than his reputation could adapt. And suddenly the traits that once made him powerful, silence, authority, independence, began to feel like liabilities in a system obsessed with constant visibility and ideological alignment. Eastwood never learned to perform himself for the crowd because his career was built on letting the work speak. And when Hollywood shifted toward noise, outrage cycles, and moral positioning, he didn't adjust, he withdrew. That withdrawal wasn't retirement, it was survival. He kept working, but quieter. He kept directing, but without fanfare. He kept winning, but without celebration. And in that silence, a different kind of struggle took shape. The burden of being a living relic in an industry that feeds on replacement. Clint Eastwood watched generations rise and fall, trends explode and die, rules rewritten again and again, while he remained frozen in public memory as something unchanging, something finished, something already understood. And that's a dangerous place for any artist to exist, because it denies growth and dismisses complexity. Behind the scenes, Eastwood was carrying the weight of legacy, the pressure of knowing that every new film would be judged not on its own merit, but against an impossible standard built by his younger self. Every project wasn't just a film, it was a referendum on whether he still deserved to be here. Few fans understand how heavy that is, how suffocating it becomes to work under the shadow of your own legend. Add to that the quiet erosion of relationships, the loss of longtime collaborators, the deaths of friends who shared his era, and the simple truth of aging in a business that pretends time doesn't exist, and the struggle becomes clearer. Eastwood didn't fight addiction publicly, didn't collapse in interviews, didn't self-destruct on screen, but he faced something more corrosive: irrelevance by assumption. People decided his story was already over while he was still writing it. Studios whispered instead of calling. Tributes replaced opportunities.